coming out with rankings of valuations across all the major sports, we started to look at empires that people have built, like yourself, Mark Walter and Stan Kroenke and Harris Blitzer.
Saw that.
We had you as the third most valuable sports empire. Would you ever take it public?
Yeah, right. I don't think so. I mean, I think right now when you think about IPOs and public sports assets being public, so far, right, they've been valued more highly as private assets, and you haven't seen, the public valuations exceed the private valuations, and so therefore, people have tended to keep them private because, like, ultimately, right, as someone who's running a team, you want to be able to spend to win. You want to be able to spend. You want to be able to take a very long-term perspective, and the public markets haven't always embraced that. And if you look at some of the teams that are public, they generally trade below their intrinsic value, and they're a little bit. They haven't been embraced as much as we would like, or where the values are greater than you would get as a private company. I think if that were to change, and as these companies get profitable, then you might see some sports assets, more sports assets in public. It's not that there are none of them.
Well, there's only two: MSG, right, and Liberty.
Yeah.
And that's it. And as the dollars get bigger, some say maybe you have to access the public markets for liquidity and access to it in ways to make things a little easier to operate.
Yeah, the public markets, I mean, obviously, now we're going to my day job. They're very focused on tech, growth. I mean, sports does fit into that. So it's not impossible. Like I said, some of the investments you make in sports companies and teams are very, very long term. These are intergenerational assets. If you're building, we're going to be spending a lot of money on these stadiums, and we're not going to see the profits from that till years and years later. And so far the public markets haven't embraced that, but I think that it could easily come, and I agree with what you're saying long run. Why not, right? These are incredible assets, incredible investments, and I think that they will, as they get bigger and more profitable and become part of bigger companies, the public markets may very well embrace them. I'm just saying it hasn't happened yet.